Hey guys, thank you so much for taking the time. My first question goes for both of you. Firstly, Dos Anjos. Just when the interim title situation got sorted at 185, you know, now you will be fighting for the interim title at 170. Does it kind of take anything away from the occasion for you?
Sorry, I didn't understand your question. Can you say it again, please?
Sure. Just when the interim title situation got sorted at middleweight, now at welterweight you'll be fighting for another interim title. Does fighting for an interim title take anything away from the occasion for you?
I don't think so.
Okay, same question for Colby.
Well, is Joe Rogan on this call? I just got one question. Is Joe Rogan on this call?
I don't think so.
Joe, you out there?
Colby, he is not.
Oh, figures. That unprofessional nerd. I'll tell you what, Taekwondo Joe. I want all you media to let him know we're going to have a conversation face-to-face. No podcast needed. Next question.
Okay, again, moving back to Dos Anjos. Colby has said some controversial things about Brazil and about the Brazilians. Would you say you'd be more emotionally charged for this fight than the others you had in the past?
Not at all, man. I'm a cold-blooded fighter. You know, I have no emotions. Once I step on that cage, you know, I'm just gonna think about make that guy quit and hurt him. Nothing else. Cold blood always.
Right. Speak it, Junior. Let it out.
All right. My final question goes for Colby. A lot of people feel you should have been at the front of the line to fight Woodley for the undisputed title. Were you left unimpressed with how things turned around, happened with the entire Woodley situation?
Can you repeat that question?
Sure. A lot of people feel that you should have been at the front of the line to fight Woodley for the undisputed title. Were you left unimpressed with how things transpired with him?
Yeah, I was left a little unimpressed. You know, I was the front of the line after I beat Damian Maia, the last guy who fought Tyrone Woodley. So, you know, I was the next in line. Rafael Dos Anjos had a fight with Lawler, so that was down the line. So I was supposed to be next in line. But, you know, Tyquill gossip bitch Woodley was out in Hollywood. He's gossiping, doing this little acting shit, you know, straight to B-list movies. But we were supposed to fight, but, you know, he doesn't want to fight. He wants to talk about the Kardashians. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody knows this is for the undisputed belt. Make no mistakes about it. This is the undisputed belt.
All right. Do you think you'd be fighting Woodley sometime this year if you win against Dos Anjos? Do you think that fight will happen?
To be honest, I don't think so, man. I mean, the guy, he comes out in the media and he'll say something, you know, on his social media to get people get headlines, but the guy doesn't want to fight. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's been saying since last year, oh, I'm going to fight this time. I want to fight in November. I want to fight in August. You know, the guy's unpredictable. You know, he doesn't want to fight anymore. He's just trying to leverage with the UFC, get one more money fight, and then get out of the game. You know, I'm here to make this division great again. I'm going to knock them all down one by one.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next call will come from Steven Morocco with MMAJunkie.com.
Hey, question for Rafael. How does Colby compare to Conor McGregor as a trash talker? You've been scheduled to fight them both. How do they compare for you?
Hey, man, I grew up in Brazil in the favelas, man. For me, you know, bullies, you know, trash talk doesn't work with me. But I think Colby, he just trying. Conor does that well. Conor, you know, is a rich man. He makes a lot of money, you know. He's a businessman. And I can respect that, okay? But Colby, he's just a worse version of Conor McGregor. He's trying to be like Conor, but, you know, all he needs, you know, one more. When he loses for me, his career is done. You know, all he have is talk, nothing else.
Dude, you don't believe one word that's coming out of your mouth, Ralphie. Let's be honest. You ain't teaching me shit. I've been to Brazil more than you've been in. You live in America, land of the free.
That's Conor McGregor joke.
Don't be trying to claim you're Brazilian.
That's Conor McGregor joke, man. You gotta create something new. That's new, man. That's Conor McGregor joke.
Hey, man,
shut up, man.
You ain't creating shit, Ralphie.
So big,
Ralphie, no one cares about you, Ralphie.
You're
no
so
one cares
big.
about you.
It's so fake.
About you. Oh, I'm fake, but you're the one ducking me.
You're so fake.
Yeah, I'm real
so fake.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
I'm about to be a legend, man. Getting 2 belts. You're so fake.
How did the UFC get you to finally sign the contract? Let's be honest.
You say when I say something on Joe Hogan's face, you say nothing when you see people face to face, man. You're a fraud. You just look into your phone, man. You just bow your head.
I'm talking about you.
You just bow your head down. You're not even looking around, man.
Come on,
You're
man.
not even looking around, man. Everybody know who you are.
And you're washed
Everybody
up
know who you are.
after you are.
You just look down. You just look down. You just stick with your phone with the sunglasses, nothing else.
Yeah, because I'm a professional fighter.
Because you're not. You're fake.
I'm going to beat you up.
You're trying to be a bad guy. You got to be a bad guy all the time.
Just make sure you show up.
You're trying to be a bad guy, man. You got to be a bad guy all the time.
I ain't trying, motherfucker.
No, don't be fake. Don't be fake. Don't be fake.
I'm as real as they can. I'm as real as they come.
You, man. You're a little pussy. It's what you are.
No, I'm not. You're going to see. I ain't no bullshit. This is real as it comes, bitch.
You know you are. You know you are.
Ralphie, come on, that's not.
You're gonna be in debt after this fight with a bunch of prostitutes that you're going to be on your videos.
Yeah, I'm
Shut up now. Shut up.
Hey, your wife's gonna be feeding you vegetables for a straw that break your jaw.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Question for Robert and Yoel. What do you think of these guys? Are they basically doing your job for you when it comes to promotion? Can we start with Robert?
Steven, they're on the call at the bottom of the hour.
Oh, I apologize. I got on a little bit late. Sorry about that. Next.
No worries.
Okay, we'll move to our next question from Rodney James Edgar with MMAsoldier.net.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. First question is for RDA. We talked about the trash talk that you endured with Conor McGregor, and, of course, you didn't really engage much. And now, as we see on this call and as we've seen the weeks leading up, you're much more engaged with Colby. Is it a little more personal? Because you did mention that you acknowledge Conor as a businessman, but Colby made a lot of disparaging remarks about your country.
Yeah, man, people talk, they do, whatever they want to make money, and that's not my way of do business, that's not my way of, I'm a martial artist, I've been on this game for 14 years, and I've been doing that for so long, and, I think this guy, he's promoting the fight, and I'm just going to go there on fight night and do my thing.
How do you prefer to win this fight?
Yeah, one thing I can be sure, I can be sure for you that fight's not gonna last 5 rounds because I know Colby doesn't have the gas tank to last 5 rounds with me, and I don't think that fight before.
So you will finish him, okay? And
yeah, that's what you.
And then I'll move on to Colby. Earlier you said that Tyron Woodley intends to return in December. So if you were to capture the interim title, and let's say that Tyron Woodley is not available in December, at that time, do you think he would be stripped and then you should become the champion, or would you have to fight somebody else to unify? How would that happen?
Yeah, absolutely. He should be stripped right away. I should be the undisputed champion at that point. He's been running long enough, man. He's been running the UFC, the media, everybody in circles, man. He's been coming out saying he's going to fight at this time. He's not coming out to fight at that time. He's over in Hollywood. He's on TMZ. All he does is gossip about the Kardashians and Justin Bieber. So, the guy's a circus act, man. We need fighters that want to fight, and I'm here to fight. Rafael Dos Anjos is here to fight. Other guys are here to fight, so he needs to get stripped.
And we just had a big welterweight fight, with Darren Till and Wonder Boy. We touched on it a little bit earlier. You didn't seem very impressed with them, but those are potential opponents, next opponents for either one of you guys. So, what are your thoughts on those guys as contenders for the title?
Yeah, Daryl the Doughboy can't make weight, so he can come get this ass whooping anytime. Him and Choir Boy, they put on a high five and hug fest, so no one wants to see that shit. He eked him out in the scorecards because it was a 6, but no one wants to see that kind of fight, man. They had more significant hand touches and more significant hugs than they had significant strikes.
Thanks, fellas.
Moving on to our next question from Harry Kettle with Sportskeeda MMA.
Hi guys, my first question is for RDA. RDA, it's taken you 3 fights to land an interim welterweight title shot. Did you think it would take longer than this, or has everything kind of gone as quickly as you were expecting it to?
No, man, I think it wasn't quick, like 3 fights. I beat Robbie Lawler. The guy was, top ranking, and one of the, beat Neil Magny, Tarek Safedin, and I've been, a former lightweight champion. I think, that was, perfect time.
And where do you think a win over Colby to win the belt would rank among your greatest career achievements?
Yeah, but, I will become 2 division champion. Very few guys achieve that. And, my goal right now is, go there next week, beat Colby, and, become, first Brazilian to get 2 belts and, to be among the very few guys who have 2 belts. It's a lot. It means a lot for my legacy.
And just a couple quick ones for Colby. Colby, do you feel like people are underestimating just how effective your wrestling ability is?
I don't pay attention to it if they underestimate it or not. It is what it is. A fight's a fight. Each fight's different. So, all I got to say is Ralphie's career is a joke. His last 3 fights are a joke. I mean, he beat a Robbie Lawler on a losing streak. Neil Magny was on a losing streak. Tarek Safedin was on a losing streak. So the guy has a false sense of confidence right now, and I'm going to expose him next weekend.